World Trade Organization, the person of Okonjo-Iweala is seeking second term. And it's clear that she has done well in trying to foster trade across borders, across the world. And there has been some stability, if you like, in that regard. And one wonders, it should be a good thing that she's vying for a second term.
Yes. Second tenure for WTO is not like second tenure in Nigerian politics. So let's put it aside. I think this plays a position that has put Nigeria in the map of the world. So for anything, we are not objective, we are subjective in this matter. So the normal balance, and my father said, let my dog fighting with another man's dog, the neighbor's dog, let my dog bite the other one to death. Then I will be willing to pay. You know what that means? Now our own dear Okonjo-Iweala, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, a woman with impeccable character, a woman who had actually delivered on all assignments she has put her hand to do, and has even what he did for Nigeria as coordinating minister, is still on record. And that is like what we keep telling the politicians. When she was invited to Nigeria to do the assignment, she was as good as her last job, and then could get to WTO, World Trade Organization, and then has finished first tenure. She well deserved to be given another chance to complete the second tenure, and that's so. And putting everything together, you see, for a woman from Nigeria and Africa to get to that level and deliver, it means there's hope for Africa. And we require such people. If you're a minister of finance in Nigeria, can you get to the class of Iweala? Are you just, happy that when you finish with all this rat race in Nigeria, and then that's the end of your... We have had people like that. The present African Development Bank president finished well in Nigeria, and they got international assignment. That is what we are looking forward to. And that is what we are recommending. It's not that people will come here, they will sit down as ministers in Nigeria at that high level, and 4 years will pass. Even some of them had the opportunity of serving 2, 10, or 8 years, and nothing will be said after they've left there. Nobody will even remember them. And we have so many of them. In present day government, I don't know how many we have ministers we have in Tinubu government, and how many of them can move forward to international assignment. That's a food for thought for them.
Absolutely. So many reforms were introduced while she was there. So many. In fact, she talked about trade imbalances between Europe and America, Europe and Africa, and how Africa should be given the opportunities to sell their product across board, because there were some restrictions with Europe saying that products coming from Africa are somewhat substandard, and so she was able to try to bridge that gap, and hopefully she gets the second term.
That is it. When that's the reason why they say when your father is sitting in judgment, the son, the way they say it in Igbo parlance, onye nna ya nọ na eze cannot go be found guilty or something like that. If your father is sitting in judgment, so we find a daughter of the soil who goes in the international level trying to push the envelope of Nigeria and Africa to high level. I mean, she should be supported. She is, to the point you say, impeccable. She's not the all these people of America. Is not. She's a woman of, very strong character. She knows what she wants, and she moves forward to do that. And this is the kind of people we are looking forward to. If we put people like that in position of authority at international level, they will be able to push the envelope of Africa to those highlights. Imagine what it means. Because we have talked about on this seat about globalization. You are globalizing and we don't have enough equal power. Even our product, our local things we could manage to export. And somebody sits down and says they're inferior quality. It's as good as you are condemned for life. But to have people like that trying to push that, they should be able to look at our product also, so that we'll be able to make some international money and balance on international trade. That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okonjo Iweala, Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, dear sister, should be given. Let's put everything together, both prayer, whatever you have. You know, during the days of Obasanjo, you say we can even use juju to go and fight apartheid in South Africa. So whatever you can put together. My father said in doing this kind of campaign, you use both the gun that has bullet and the one that doesn't have bullet to go and save a captured person from the enemy. So, and a
why is that? Why is that?
No, I hold a gun like this and doing like you don't know whether there's bullet inside. So the one who has bullet will be, and even the one who hasn't bullet, you will think all of them contain bullets, and that's what it means. So let's use all, both the gun that has bullet and the one that does not have bullet, to go and rescue a captured man from the hands of the enemy. And that's the kind of politics we should encourage.
All right, let's look at this headline here. Ipman tackles NNPCL over petrol price template. Says it's senseless to sell Dangote fuel higher than imported one.
Well, you know, it's like you want Charles already laughing. So you guys wake up every morning. The last 3 months, I'll come here. Later, we talk with good news of what you want. You want to spoil my day with NNPCL again? Okay, NNPCL.
We can't stop talking about this until something is wrong.
Yesterday, we talked about the lies they are telling. And I can't stop saying it. But now I think even Dangote has been drawn into the lies. Nobody knows who is talking. The refinery said they did not sell 889 or whatever to NNPCL. NNPCL said they would what 899 from. So all this horse trading, all these lies, all this is just to make sure Nigerians buy fuel at 1,000 naira on the average. That's all. But instead of coming out point blank,
does it even make sense?
It is senselessness of it that makes us talking about it. Every time we try to make sense out of it, Charles, it leads you into more frustration. You cannot imagine, you can't fathom it out of it. You can't imagine why it is like that. So who are they working for? What this NNPCL, do we find another name for it? Because if it's Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, it should be probably given Satan SSNPL. Is it not better? Why are you calling it? Because they're not working in the rest of Nigeria. I am a Nigerian and I go to the street and I find majority of Nigerians look at the newspapers. Everybody is senselessness. What do they want to achieve? The way I see it, there's no amount of money you sell fuel in Nigeria that will cover up for all the money they've squandered. So what are you trying to, and not even in one day. And they're not telling us that Nigeria do not have anything left in their brain on what to do to improve Nigerian economy. Because everybody sees in there, it's just like you look at petrol, when you are frustrated and you find that you have spent all the money, you know, say, okay, look at the pump price. What is it? They will whisper to themselves, just add 1 naira to it, 2 naira. And so imagine, if Nigerians consume 16 million liters of fuel in one day, let's just wait with that. And then there you have, from what you say 865, you now say 900 naira, put the margin on top, times it by 16 million. That is a clear view of, and you now say, where is this money going to? Nothing on the ground that will tell you this is where the money is going to. Nothing. So it's like, if you wake up in the morning and you need money to take your girlfriend out, and you are sitting in position of authority, you call an NPCL, they will add 2 naira to the pump price. And you have money for that date to take your girlfriend out. That is it. And you don't care who throws stone in the marketplace, you don't care who he hits. And you that is want to live good life has forgotten that what is good for the geese is good for the gander. What is sweet to the man, the woman who is pregnant, can also be as good as to the man who gave the woman belly. So what is the problem that you think you are in good position of authority and the rest of Nigerians should go to hell and die? And that's why when the politics is heated up so much, you don't even know who else to blame. A man who has 4 children and survives on operating keke or motorcycle, and it depends on the fuel. Before now, some of them will be operating keke with fuel of 1,000 naira. They can run the whole day and take passengers out and come back, make a return to the owners of the keke, take some home to feed their children, to pay for their school children's thing. But look at it. Look at how much it will cost now to buy a liter of fuel. And then when that man is get frustrated, well, nobody's promoting, but when certain things get some people at the level they operate, you can't stop them when they are pushed to the wall. You can't predict what they do.
Well, it's just a matter of time. Hopefully, these things are taken care of. It's 4 days to the elections in Edo State. And PDP, APC supporters are up in the ante. Igodalo is slamming $20 billion suit against, 20 billion naira suit against Oshomole over defamation of defamatory comments on Planwell. And of course, very recently there was another meeting that was held because, of course, we had mentioned last Saturday there was this particular rally that happened where PDP governorship, PDP governor, that is the governor of Edo State, was saying that it's a do or die affair. But I think there was a meeting that was held yesterday, and the IG said that he's committed to peaceful election, and INEC also said the same thing. So the governor has also said that he has extracted commitment from the IG of police and from INEC that there will be a free, fair elections. But again, one would wonder what has happened between last week and this week, where the governor said he wasn't going to sign any peace accord. The PDP hasn't signed that peace accord. I'm hoping that they sign before Saturday. The APC, grudgingly signed. So we're still in that conundrum. There's still, a mix of disagreements and a mix of, some sort of, chaotic elements that you can still see there.
I get you real
I'm wondering what your thoughts are.
No, my thoughts are simple. You have put a cauldron on fire. I have adding firewood to spoil it. You have 4 days countdown to boiling point of Edo State. And they are still talking from both sides of their mouth. There is high level of inconsistency, high level of insincerity, and I think that's the only problem Nigerians suffer. When it is for you, Nigerians will always look. When it comes to things that benefit you, Nigerians, because they go numb and dumb, and even they will just go inchoate. They won't be able to say anything again, just to make sure. But they forgot that these things are turn by turn. It is turn of Obaseki today. Assuming APC, who is going there, gets in there, and it's another time for election, and people refer to what you're doing in 2024. Is it not high time we give a good playing ground? Whatever is happening in Edo is like what is happening in US. Second attempt on Trump's life. It's a very clear way. I was talking with my friend yesterday. It's a very clear way they are promoting Trump. They are giving him, he's giving him the underdog status, which every African will like. It's like, oh, this is what they are doing to Obaseki. Okay. All the push, all the suppression, all the intimidation. Look at the voters' intimidation in Edo. What did they want to achieve? Why not do plain campaign? Let the people vote who they want to. All these things are at the expense of Edo people, because none of these people involved are at risk. And if I were the INEC, all these ones that are promising, INEC themselves do not have any single credibility to tell us anything. Probably IG or police, if we were able to extract some commitment, well. But for what can INEC do to say they're going to committed to peaceful election? What do they want to do? Where in Nigeria has INEC guaranteed peaceful election? It's the security forces that can guarantee. So if Obaseki thinks he has extracted commitment from IGP, all well and good. But they know people should watch it. Because all these cookings, that the dangerous food they are cooking, you can't you cook food, you add poison, add the sniper, add you mix all of them together, or you are cooking for Edo people. And they want them to come out and vote. If it is in a real society, they should suspend the Edo election. For now, it's very clear there's going to be violence. It's very clear there's not going to be free and fair. It's very clear it's no level playing ground. There is so much inconsistency and so much horse trading at the expense of the people of Edo State. So if they love Edo people, all these ones, because the people who really want it, also when things are not moving fine, the corny men benefit. So put Edo on hot fire so that the people who have enough power will say the election took place in Edo. For more indication, there will no election in Edo State, and the people will still go and INEC will still go ahead and declare results. Quote me. In most places, most people won't come out. It's very clear. Foundation of violence has been laid in Edo from onset. Nothing has 4 days to go. Nothing has shown us there will be peaceful election. And they are talking for both sides, and their comfort of their hotels. They've sent all the big men there in Edo, and somebody said the headline that interests me. He said fuel price threatens election. Yeah. So even themselves, how are they going to move materials? So you find out that because of this, some interior places in Edo, election material won't get there. Yeah. And they will still declare, so very clear. They going to go back for Edo election. Ask me, that's my opinion. Postpone Edo election and go and replan. Very clear foundation for violence has been laid. Very cannons has been put there. The gunpowder has been laid. It's just to put fire on the 4 days to come. It's countdown to Edo massacre. And you'll be here as journalists, you monitor, and we still come back here to review headline. I am not going to review. It's people like you that would say, Charles Miles, reporting from Edo. You wear helmet, dress warm. If you are going to work in Alaska, Charles, dress warm. For all the people working at constituency and the journalists going to cover Edo, go with iron helmet, bulletproof helmet. You know what they call it, chest, what they call those bulletproof. If your organization do not give you all bulletproof, don't go, because it is already clear. Absolutely. It's only 3 that will know that they will be killed, and it's going unless anything happens in the next 72 hours. From both sides, from top of presidency down to IGP, leave INEC out of it. They have not given me any confidence to believe that they will do anything without the security. In most cases, they even work with the security. It's only when, if you are INEC agent, a security man will be going with gun in front, you carry your material. If the security is not there, you don't want to go. So what is INEC promising? Let them not go and sit down, not promise us anything. If the security forces promise us peaceful election in Edo, INEC can join. That's my comment. Absolutely. Many thanks. Mr. Chris Maduka. Thank you. It's one fantastic time I always look forward to. The Good for Tinubu Disaster Fund has been established in Borono. Kudos to his God bless Nigeria. It's not all it's not all bad. You know, we still once in a while find one good thing happening. Yeah. But we say let's make progress instead of one step forward and 5 steps back. God bless Nigeria. Happy to be here. Indeed.
Thank you very much.